Welcome to my day in the life with the TECNO Phantom V Fold. Once I got up today, I tried checking any updates I might have, and as always, I had to drink some water.
Always stay hydrated.
The device has this suggestion widget to help you quickly get to the calendars, to-do lists, and recent apps. It's kind of cool. I'm taking my protein shake just before I work out this morning, but I have to wait for 30 minutes after I take it. I use the suggested apps to get to the timer for that, and the timer has a sound effect that can get distracting, but you can lower the volume or turn it off. I usually use my gym wait time to read some interesting analysis on Steers business or watch a video. To split the screen, I used another feature that the Fold has, and I swiped down the three dots in the middle of the phone when it was unfolded. I think it's pretty useful. And part of what I'm going to need for my workout is music. So for this, I'm using the Pixel Buds, this one. Also, I like that the Phantom V Fold comes with the carbon fiber case, which I'm going to wear on the back here. It just feels very sturdy, always stay protected. So I'm going to use this while I'm heading to the gym. Thankfully, the gym is at home and I surely have to listen to music while I'm working out. I typically work out for 1 hour, so I'll do some full body routines.
Heavy heart, and I know it's been a minute, y'all. They ain't never tell me when your head in the clouds, man. Your thoughts probably in the fog, locking in and logging off. I'ma drop an album, but I probably never drop a call.
The phone's case also does have a kickstand to let it stand on flat surfaces like this, so I can easily see all the info I need to, and I can maybe even watch videos while the phone is standing like that. This is the video quality of the TECNO Phantom V Fold. Let me know what you think of this video quality as well as the audio quality in the comment section below. We started the day at 100% in battery life. Right now, it's just 2 hours of activities and it's 86% in battery life. What do you guys think of this battery percentage over time? Let me know what you think. 2 hours, 100 to 86%. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm speaking at the Expedition Conference in Unilag today, my alma mater. I will be speaking there by 11 a.m. And this is what I'm wearing for the speaking engagement. I'm currently very late now, so I'm rushing there. So let's get to it. Pro tip, always add an extra 10 to 20 minutes to the maps time when it comes to Lagos traffic. Yes, it's that bad. Everybody's driving anyhow today. Also, because of how thick the phone is when it's folded, it may not stay on many phone holders. On our way down, it started to rain quite a bit, further increasing the traffic time. Still, I checked with the event organizers via phone call, and they were starting the event much later, so I was going to make it in time anyway.
Hello?
From my experience with the Phantom V Fold, call quality seemed on point. I finally got to the University of Lagos and I have so many exciting memories here, remembering my lecture hall, new hall, main campus, and the Senate building. Wow. We spent an hour and about 20 minutes on the road. So the battery is currently at 66%. It's already 12 noon, 11:59 technically. So yeah, how's the battery faring so far? Let me know. We're about to head into the hall. It's really raining right now and the visibility is quite poor, but I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get into it. One of the things I also did on stage was use the phone to revise some notes for what I had to say. Plus, I think it actually looks professional when you're with a tablet on stage, which you can use to read stuff, compared to a phone which makes it look like you're just texting someone. Well, this is a phone and a tablet. The weight feels okay in the hand at about 300 grams. It feels sturdy and ideally the case should add some weight, but that carbon fiber material makes the phone feel light and pleasant to hold. According to TECNO, the hinge is made of an aerospace grade material and it does feel solid.
But in general, I always like to think of emerging technologies as these new ideas that are disruptive in nature, but they also have their advantages in that they are making the already already existing processes easier.
The session was relatively short. I touched on emerging technologies like AI and whether or not it's coming for our jobs. I also got 2 awards on stage and I gave a speech. So, a little backstory. Just last year, I made a small donation to my department because I was part of the organizers of the Expedition Conference. I was part of a team of students that created it, I designed the logo, and I built some brand elements for it. It's been on for 8 years now, which is just fantastic. So I felt I needed to make that happen. The donation also went to pay for some students' school fees, and I pledged to do more for the department. All right, back to the video.
Thank you so much once again for coming. We'd like to take a picture and also invite the president to come to the stage and to give all our panelists an award for being at this program.
So it's currently 2:59 p.m. We just finished the session and we took a lot of photos. The event was quite enlightening. I learned a lot from my co-panelists and it was just one of those things where there was this nostalgia and the feeling of being back in Unilag. Everything was quite exciting and they brought me out on stage. Also, the battery of the Phantom V Fold is currently 53%. As you can see, I'm heading to lunch now and yeah, let's get to it.
Something to note is that in Google Maps, you've got your music controls integrated within it. You only have that on the iPhone if you are using Apple Music.
It's actually very, very different.
So we got to where we wanted to have lunch, and because I couldn't take many photos during the conference, I had to take a bunch of them there at the restaurant. Regarding pictures of people, the Phantom V Fold did an excellent job with this lighting in my opinion, both at the regular shot and the ultra wide angle. When it comes to portrait shots, you should get some good details and blur around the edges even if it's imperfect. Another thing you can do is take a selfie actually with the rear camera. Simply touch this button here when you're in the rear camera mode and take the highest quality picture with the rear camera, the highest quality selfie. Here's the selfie with the standard cover screen and one with the rear camera. The difference was quite clear to me, which also translates in the video. That distinction between the cover and regular selfie camera was clear. I took a photo of our food, and while the 1x shot did okay, the 2x shot did far better with the color and accuracy. However, it still appeared oversaturated at some point. I cycled through some shots from the ultra wide to the regular 1x shot, 2x, 5x, and the max zoom. The images are great, but you do begin to lose some sharpness as you zoom in. I did like that this camera came out well when it came to portrait images of objects. And speaking of objects now, you will need to use the ultra wide camera if you want to get macro shots. Placing this ever so close to your subject can get you some exciting results like this. The video quality on the camera was decent. You can shoot in 4K at up to 60 frames per second. You can go all the way down to 1080p video quality. And in my opinion, this handles dynamic range a lot better, as you can see in the details of the sky. The Phantom V Fold also has stabilization, which works in 4K, and compared to the unstabilized footage, this is how it looks.
70%. Guys, so we've been using the Phantom V Fold for the better part of today. We've taken pictures, we've taken videos, we did screen recording. I think we kind of stressed it. We also used maps to navigate down to this place, and we're playing music in the car. It's currently 5:30 p.m. right now and the battery is 17%. We're navigating back to the studio, and if 17% take us there, well, you never know.
Alright guys, so we're back in the studio now. It's 7:02 p.m. and the battery is 2%. It's been a very interesting day, and I'm back the next day, and the Phantom V Fold finally went off at 7:15 p.m. It was all the way at 100% at 6 a.m. in the morning to 7:15 p.m. before the battery went off while it was on standby. And I think it's pretty fair, but what do you guys think of this battery life? Let me know in the comment section below. Today we ran some tests as always. One thing I'd say is that the charging speed of the TECNO Phantom V Fold could have been better. From our tests, we got from 0 to 100% in 69 minutes, or to put it better, 1 hour and 9 minutes. And here's a chart of our exact exact charging speed, although the phone was turned off for this test. I also took some night shots when the phone came on. The selfie had this smudge that looked like it had overprocessing, and the shot I took in the landscape came out sharp but also had those artifacts. I took a photo of this box with minimal lighting, and when all the lights were turned off, this is what the Phantom V Fold captured. I also liked that the haptic feedback when texting on the V Fold is far better. Every button tap vibrates well, and it is similar when you delete. It feels high-end, and I also like how flat the phone is when it's folded. It just makes it have this perfect look. Watching videos on the Phantom V Fold is quite good on the cover screen, and when you unfold it, you can enjoy your videos or movies without the interruption of the crease or even the selfie camera, and this is depending on the aspect ratio. The front cover's resolution is 1080 by 2550 pixels. It's a 6.42 inch OLED display, and when it's unfolded, it's a 7.85 inch 2000 by 2296 pixel resolution display. This display quality also translates into gameplay. For Call of Duty, the gameplay was quite good, and you of course get that max frame rate and very high graphics. The gameplay on both the cover screen and the unfolded screen was very good in my opinion. For the most part, I used a fingerprint reader instead of the face unlock feature, but they both work. In terms of specs though, you've got Android 13, and the processor is one of the top 5 processors in the world right now. It's a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 Plus. It's of course got 5G, and my browsing experience was quite good with MTN's 5G. And by the way, if you get a Phantom V Fold right now, you get an MTN 5G router with 100 gigabytes of data for free. They're also giving you 5 gigabytes on activation and an additional 11 gigabytes of free data on select data bundle purchases. Alright, how much is the TECNO Phantom V Fold? The version with 256 gigabytes of storage and 12 gigs of RAM is 695,000 naira, while the version with 512 gigabytes of storage and 12 gigs of RAM is 775,000 naira. What do you guys think of the price tag? At night, one thing I do when I'm about to sleep is just plop my iPhone on my wireless charger and wake up with a full battery. The Phantom has no wireless charging capability, but you can plug your phone with a cable and go to bed. Check out this video for a more affordable TECNO Phantom X2 Pro. We put a lot of effort into it, and you might find it helpful.